Guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about firearm storage. Where it's concealed carry, it's in the house, it's in the vehicle, whatever. Check it out. Here's my bedroom setup. I keep this by my bed. I got this for $50. It's a pretty sweet little unit here. In here I got a Glock 17 with a flashlight and a red dot. This stays on the right side of my bed with a night light right over top of it, next to it. It's a battery operated light that's plugged in, so if we ever lose power or anything, which we have, that light stays on, so I'll always be able to see this. I hit my 4-digit code, and then you hit pound, and then this unlocks, you twist it, pull it open, so it's literally this fast. That fast. I got my gun in here. Your master grip, you pull it out, and you got a flashlight. You can see the red dot there too. So this loaded. Right now it's just FMJs. I was out doing some range stuff, so anyway, so that's my setup by the bedside. Close this, lock it back. Kids can't get in there. This is accessible with a key if you ever forget the code or you run out of batteries. This is the setup that I keep in my truck. Right here, we got 2 pistols in here. If it's not comfortable, you're not going to carry, right? That's realistic for a lot of people. So what I do is I make sure I always have a comfortable option, so I'm not that guy. So right here we have the Ruger LCP 380. Yes, it's loaded. Condition 1. Then we have the Glock 43X MOS. It's also loaded. Condition 1. That's if I want to keep both my guns in my truck. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll always have one of these on me, and then the other one will stay in here. And when that's the case, I will keep them in the holsters, like that. This will shut with the holsters on the guns. See? Key here is to rehearse these things and always know what you got going on. So a lot of times I'll have it set up something like this, you know, and the 380 will be on me. And I'll have that in the truck. But remember about the flashlight thing I said. You always need to have a good carry flashlight. So I'm usually carrying this one, or I have the Streamlight. So for $20, $45, $65, 70 something with tax, you can have the freedom of carrying all your concealed weapons and protecting your house and having fast access to your guns without being worried about any kind of negligence, whatever. This is how you do it. All I do is put this around the frame of my seat, take this metal piece through the hole, pull it tight, add that little slot, and you shut this and lock it. It's stuck to your seat frame. And then what I do is I'll shove it under my seat. And I'll shove that cord in there a little bit like that. And I put these holsters in there so they're not visible from the public eye. And then before I even get out of my truck when I go somewhere, I put it in my waistband in my pocket, whichever one. The important thing is that we are carrying. And when I first started carrying, that was the biggest hurdle I had to overcome, was freedom while carrying. Oh, if I can't carry in here, what am I going to do with my gun? Then my gun's sitting in my truck. Oh, I got my kids today, and I can't carry in here, and I have my kids. What am I going to do? Well, I got these portable lock systems, these portable safes, if you will. I'm never worried about it. It's important that we take these steps, especially right now with everything going on, and we do our part, keep our family safe. So whenever you're doing something like this, you also don't want to just have lethals, you want to have like a non-lethal, and this is what I keep in my cup holder. Keep this guy right here. Obviously, that would solve 9 out of 10 of your problems. But when I'm going somewhere, I do have one of these out. I don't leave them under my seat locked. So as soon as I get in, what I'll do sometimes is I'll put the 9mm in here and I'll stick it right there, and I'll just put a hat over it or something. Another thing I just thought about for this video, actually practicing carry. You don't want to be the guy that gets a concealed carry license but doesn't carry anywhere because it's inconvenient. It is very inconvenient, but you got to find a way to make this stuff work. You need to be carrying. Don't be the guy that gets a gun for home protection but locks it in a safe in the basement, for example. Don't be that guy. It's not going to do you any good. Make sure you have steps and you take measures to keep guns in your room that are locked but are easily accessible. And if your kids are older and you say, oh, well, I'm worried about my kids learning how to use these locks and stuff and seeing me use it, well, then change it up. Hide the guns in different places with different locks that they don't know about. They got fingerprint stuff now. They got all kinds of stuff now that you can use. There's no excuse, man. You either want to carry or you don't. A lot of people also say, oh, I got hands. Yeah, well, technically on the use of force spectrum, hands is above pepper spray. So, nice job. Anyways, that's another thing, is educate yourself. You need to know what is legal, what isn't legal, and you know that minimizes your hesitation when that time comes. You don't want to hesitate. You need to know what you're going to do. So that comes with education. If you'd like to see something else like this, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Tell me what you do for your setup. Let me know if I'm missing something here. I think this works for me though. All right, y'all. Peace.